Born into the wild chaos of the jungle, a giant anaconda's life begins with danger and unexpected twists. Every heartbeat is a battle against a ruthless world where nothing is ever simple. Can you handle a life where every day is a risky adventure? Emerging into life is far from a gentle introduction. You leave the snug, warm comfort of your mother's body and find yourself abruptly cast into the humid, bustling wilds of the Amazon. There is no soft landing or elaborate ceremony. It almost feels as if you were swiftly nudged out without a moment's notice. In those first moments, the jungle reveals itself as a harsh and indifferent place where survival becomes an immediate concern. With barely a chance to orient yourself, you and your siblings scatter in every direction, each thrust into a vast, unforgiving world that offers no safety or guidance. The heavy air vibrates with the sounds of distant roars, chirps, and rustling leaves, all hinting at unseen dangers lurking nearby. This sudden, unceremonious exit leaves you exposed and alone, a tiny creature amid colossal threats. The abruptness of your arrival carries a wry humor, as if nature itself decided that comfort was overrated. Life starts with a swift jolt rather than a gentle embrace, setting the stage for endless challenges ahead. Every heartbeat in the steamy wilderness echoes the urgent need to learn quickly and adapt fast. After this chaotic welcome, our tiny snake must quickly learn to survive in a place where danger lurks around every vine. At that very instant, the reality of a life without parental guidance sets in, forcing a swift adaptation to the unpredictable rhythms of nature. The journey ahead promises lessons in stealth, perseverance, and an unyielding will to live indeed. Your journey into survival continues as your patterned skin reveals its true worth. In the thick jungle and along dark, murky waters, your natural colors become a shield, making you nearly invisible to both predators and unsuspecting prey. Every scale plays a role in blending you into the dappled shadows of leaves and the shifting currents of the river. It is as if nature painted you with every hue needed to hide in plain sight. This remarkable disguise is not merely decorative, it is essential for each hunt and every escape. When hunger calls, you set your sights on a small fish drifting near the riverbank. With your senses on high alert, you slow your movements to a near standstill, feeling a mix of excitement and anxious anticipation. In that silent moment, your focus is absolute, and you are fully aware that this tiny catch represents a major achievement in your early days. The snap of your jaws captures the fish in one swift, practiced motion, offering you a welcome taste of success. That moment is both exhilarating and a clear sign that you have learned one of nature's basic lessons. Every successful catch builds your confidence and teaches you the importance of patience and precision in the wild. With a little meal in the belly and camouflage skills sharpening, it's time to face a world where every day is a test of survival. That first successful strike clearly marks a quiet victory, fueling your drive to learn and survive. In the ever-demanding jungle, growing a few extra feet can mean the difference between a meager snack and a satisfying meal. When you start off small, every catch is a win, but as you extend your length and build a stronger body, the hunt transforms into a more challenging adventure. Your increasing size not only enhances your strength, but also sparks a new ambition. The little critters that once filled your belly now seem too insignificant for your growing appetite. With a sturdier body and heightened confidence, you begin setting your sights on prey that promises a real challenge. Yet, not every hunt goes as planned. I remember a rather comical incident when I attempted to capture a larger rodent. My muscles tensed for a flawless strike only to be unexpectedly pulled along the riverbank by that very same rodent before it slipped away into the dense foliage. This misadventure, though a source of mild embarrassment, taught a valuable lesson about timing and the unpredictability of nature. Each slip-up in the hunt becomes a stepping stone towards refining your skills and honing your technique. The experience reinforces the idea that every day in the wild is a challenge to grow smarter and more adept. As you adjust to your expanding frame, the challenges around you also evolve, pushing you to be more precise and patient. As our young anaconda grows, the jungle demands bigger challenges, and with growth comes even greater risks. In the heart of the jungle, growing in size means shifting your focus from nibbling on small prey to tackling much larger targets. As you lengthen and gain strength, the simple satisfaction of catching a tiny fish or a quick rodent no longer fills the growing hunger. Now, the challenge is to take down deer and wild pigs, creatures that test your skill, strength, and cunning in entirely new ways. Hunting these substantial animals requires more than a quick strike. It demands careful observation and a steady heart, as even the slightest misstep can mean a missed opportunity or a narrow escape for your prey. Alongside this new pursuit comes the need to find a safe haven within the sprawling jungle. Claiming your own territory becomes essential, as it offers access to abundant food sources and a quieter space away from rival predators. You carefully navigate the dense undergrowth, selecting a stretch of riverbank or a secluded clearing where resources are plenty and danger is at bay. Marking your domain not only secures a consistent supply of meals, but also reinforces your presence in this competitive environment. With every successful hunt, your reputation as a formidable predator grows, setting the stage for the next big step in life. After claiming a patch of the jungle as home, life takes on a new twist. It's time to look for love and leave your mark on the next generation. In the dense jungle, when the season for love arrives, even a mighty anaconda like you finds yourself caught in a slow, intricate dance of courtship that is as much about survival as it is about connection. Your body winds around a partner in a careful, measured rhythm that conveys both attraction and caution. Every movement during this intimate encounter communicates an unspoken agreement to share a moment of vulnerability amid a world that rarely shows mercy. The subtle twists in the water create an almost tender atmosphere where the beauty of nature's design is clear. However, this gentle ritual carries a stark irony. Once the dance concludes, you part ways, leaving behind a clutch of offspring with little more than the gift of life. This act, in its bare simplicity, highlights a cold truth. Nurturing is a luxury that the jungle cannot afford. Each young snake is thrust into the wild with no further care, forced to survive in an environment where every day is a battle. The fleeting romance of courtship is quickly overshadowed by the harsh challenges awaiting the next generation. Yet even as new life begins, our anaconda must face the inevitable toll of time, a reality that brings its own set of challenges. In this blend of brief intimacy and the constant struggle for existence, the cycle of life reveals both its beauty and its brutal indifference. Every heartbeat and coil shows nature's delicate mix of care and cruelty. This life cycle is bittersweet and ironic. After years of relentless hunting and survival, the vigor of youth has given way to a measured, weary pace. Once you moved swiftly and struck with ease, but now every motion reminds you of battles fought and energy spent. Your once quick muscles seem to lag as you set your sights on a nimble deer, only to watch it dart away with a speed that feels almost mocking. The chase, which once filled you with fierce determination, now ends in a quiet acknowledgement of your limits. Each failed attempt carries a mix of frustration and a wry acceptance that time has slowed your once flawless form. The strength that defined your prime is gradually replaced by a careful, deliberate approach, and every missed opportunity speaks of nature's unyielding march. Even for a predator of your stature, the inevitability of age cannot be escaped. In reflecting on this long, winding journey, we see that life for a giant anaconda is a mix of fleeting triumphs and relentless challenges. Each day presents another test, though hope still endures. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments below.